Heightened security, classroom checkpoints, and bulletproof vests? That's a day in the life for Barron. But the big question is, will Trump's youngest be moving to a new college in D.C.? Here's what we know. When a person becomes president of the United States, it doesn't just change their life, it also changes the lives of their immediate family members. Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron, was just 10 years old at the beginning of his father's first term, so his eventual move to the White House with his parents was a given. But years have passed since then. The college freshman has far more autonomy as Donald prepares to start his second presidential term, so his path ahead isn't as firmly set in stone. Barron is a student at New York University and lives in Manhattan, but that could potentially change in the months ahead. What might Barron's future look like now that Donald is president again? Even before Trump was re-elected, Secret Service protection already made Barron's college experience awkward. For example, classmates shared what it was like being screened by agents in mid-September 2024, telling the Daily Mail that there were security guards posted at the classroom doors and the students had to have IDs available to verify their identities. Although the protection is necessary, we can only imagine how challenging it makes Barron's social life on campus. Security became even tighter after two failed assassination attempts against Donald, and Barron was spotted amidst plainclothes agents in bulletproof vests just a few weeks later. Donald's return to the White House could very easily mean an even more intense security detail for young Barron.
That Barron is watching. He's the king of the internet. He's the king of the internet.
And then there's the move itself. If Barron decides to abandon his life in New York and join his father at the White House, that would more than likely entail changing colleges altogether. For example, he could consider transferring to Georgetown University, where his older sister Ivanka began her college career. However, Barron's initial choice to attend New York University was already a break from Trump family tradition. Many of his family members, including Donald himself, attended the University of Pennsylvania. Given his desire to forge his own college path, Barron may not be willing to give up on his NYU education, which may very well influence Melania's plans as well. Back in 2016, Barron didn't move to D.C. right off the bat. As spokesperson Jason Miller shared at the time, Donald and Melania were worried about the impact changing schools would have on the boy, so Melania and Barron waited until Barron finished his final year of elementary school before making the move to Washington, D.C. And Melania seems to still be invested in staying close to her son. Not long after Barron's plans to attend NYU were confirmed, Melania Trump subtly confirmed her plans to spend more time in New York for the sake of her son. On Election Day, a source reaffirmed those plans when speaking with People, saying, "As much as Melania loves Mar-a-Lago and her life in Palm Beach, she will spend more time in New York with her son, who is more important to her than anything else.
Let us charge together."
Although the source added that Melania making a permanent move to the White House is improbable, the high value she places on having an active role in Barron's life could potentially sway her decision. If Barron ultimately decides to once again make Washington, D.C. his home, it's possible we'll see Melania spending more time in the nation's capital as well. Regardless of how his future may change over the next 4 years, one thing is certain for Barron: he will be able to count on his mother to be by his side.